Now, normally, if I said that Donald Trump had put tariffs on places where people don't actually reside, live, produce, deport, import, export, they don't do any porting because there's no people. If I had told you that Donald Trump put a tariff on a place where there's no people, would you get it yet? Would you get that the tariffs and their product aren't the point? Why do you put a tariff on a place where there's no people? And the answer is literally just because the tariff isn't the point. If the tariff was the point, they would be done in a way that is sensible, reasonable, efficient. If the tariff was important and the product of the tariff was so goddamn necessary and important, then why would you put a tariff on a place where there's no people? See, putting a tariff on a place where there's no people is a mistake. It's an error, right? And errors don't happen if you're being circumspect. Right. So then what is the point of the tariffs if the point is not the tariff itself? Isn't it obvious yet? He's trying to hurt us. He knows how tariffs work. He's not that stupid, and the people around him certainly aren't. It has been explained to him. These tariffs are being put on these goods to hurt us, to hurt us, to hurt us, to drive us to desperation so that we will do something silly or revolutionary, and they can then declare martial law. That's what the purpose of these tariffs is. It's not to bring revenue to the government. It's not to bring us out of a recession. It's not to correct any kind of economic disparity between us and our trading partners. It is to hurt Americans so that we will cause a ruckus, so that they can enact martial law, so that they can suspend elections, so that Donald Trump can be king. They've already mapped it out in the public eye. Remember Steve Bannon? Depends on your definition of a term limit. When the Constitution clearly says a term is 4 years and there can be only 2. Only way a term gets extended is by martial law and the suspension of elections. They have been plotting this from the beginning. It was always the purpose, okay? The bringing down of child labor laws right as they start deporting migrants. Don't you get it? Get rid of the labor force and enslave the labor force that's already here. The one that was protected by DEI, by fucking child labor laws, by discrimination laws, by hate laws, etc. Remove those protections and then create a hole for a workforce and then push them into work. It's clear that's what's happening. So if that's not the point, what is? What is the point? Because you're not going to make any money off of any other country. You're just causing a fucking world economic crash that hurts mostly us. We pay the tariffs. We do. There is no rational purpose to do any of this unless you are trying to do what I just said. There is no other rational reason to be doing all of these things in this order at this time, except for this purpose. So if they have another explanation, I would like to hear it. Or if it's just dumb fucking luck that they're this fascist, I would like them to say that. And then correct. Obviously, they aren't going to. This is the point. Read Project 2025. Stop listening to Fox News. Stop listening to that placating, mind-numbing, truthless garbage. They are trying to hurt you on purpose and lie about it. Yeah, so that you will cause a ruckus when you finally realize it. Wake up early. Be organized in your ruckus. Yeah. See, the French Revolution was organized. Yeah, they organized ahead of time. Right. The mob was not a mob. The mob was an organized strike force. That's how come they got so many. That's how come they beheaded all of them. Yeah. Because they were organized. because they knew what was coming, because they were already suffering through a famine that they didn't care about in the Palace of Versailles. You starve folks. You push them to desperation. You push them to desperation and shit happens. That is the truth of the universe. So why are they doing this to us now? Except to cause a problem so that they can capitalize on it. Fuck MAGA. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck all Republicans. All of them. All of you. All of you. I don't care if you're a nice guy and you didn't vote for Trump. You did vote for all of his predecessors and this entire chain reaction. You brought this about. All of you. You did this. You did this because you couldn't fucking see the writing on the wall. You couldn't be sensible. You voted your ego. You voted your biases. We're done now. We're done. I find out you voted Republican. You're out of my goddamn life. And this goes for my parents too. I am so fucking sick of this shit you created. I am so fucking sick of this shit you boomers fucking created. I'm out. You did this. And now we all get to suffer through it. And because I know I never voted Republican, I'm going to be laughing the whole goddamn time. Yeah, I'm also going to be growing vegetables, right? Stockpiling, maintaining my resources. I just bought a giant 25-pound bag flour. Yeah, 25-pound bag of rice, 25-pound bag of salt and sugar. I got all that shit. I'm good. I got powdered milk. I got corn. I got cornmeal. I got beans galore. Motherfucker, I'm prepared. I've also got metal fucking locking doors. What do you got? You ready? Because this is what you brought about. I'm listening to my parents over here talking about how dumb Trump is and how they can't be Republicans anymore, ever again, right? The first term, they said, Donald Trump, we're not Republicans anymore, okay? We hate him. We're not going to vote for him. Great. You notice that you voted for the guy before him, though, right? That you voted for the guy before him and the one before that, too? Yeah, you did that. Fuck all of you. You were monsters from the beginning. You just didn't realize it yet. Well, here we are. Look around. Look what you did. You're a fucking monster. Get over it. Become a decent person. Care about other people in a way that's actually substantive. Care about them. Action. With your hands. Do something. Because you did this through your complacency and your ego fluffing. You wanted to be comfortable, and look where that need for comfort got us. We're going to be uncomfortable for a fuck ton of time because of you. Never take the easy road. Never go with the thing that fluffs your fucking ego. It's always wrong. But I guess my parents taught me better than they taught themselves because I'm the product to them and I learned the lesson and they fucking failed. Get it through your heads. They are trying to hurt us. They are trying to drive this into the ground. They are trying to destroy this country on purpose so that they can come in and make it in their image. They want to destroy what's here so that they can remake it. They've said that explicitly. Time and again. Believe them. Listen to it. Figure it out. Holy shit. A tariff on a place where there's no fucking people. A tariff on dead land. Just sitting there. Because they don't actually care. Because there is no plan besides destroy it all. What was it Elon Musk's little kid, X, said? What was that? We go on a rocket ship and we fly into space and we go to the moon and we quietly do what we want? Why would they have to go to the moon if they can just fucking change the laws here and do what they want?